hello, hello, hello. God damn it. How'd I... Sorry. Total professional streamer, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Professional. I am good at what I do. Yes. Hello, 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 though. Welcome, welcome back to the Aces, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so welcome back. And guess who forgot to, set up the extra life stuff this year? That's my bad. Yep, totally sorry. My bad. I will get it done this weekend, hopefully. So, hi, welcome to this week of stream. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where we will continue on with episode 2 of Resolve. So, I would just like to remind everybody of some upcoming events we got this week. We got some upcoming events we got going on. So, this Friday, there will be a Black Wake collab with a bunch of people. I don't even know who's all a part of it, to be fair, but yes, definitely should be interesting and all that. And the Saturday, I'm not 100% sure, but I might be playing, we might be doing another map of Wrestle Cleanup Detail. Random wanted to do it, so we are trying to plan something, so I don't know if we're doing it this weekend. So, but that would be Saturday if we do it. But anyways, tonight, we must, get back out into the... Shit, I was gonna say streets, but the murder actually didn't take place on the street. It actually took place in the lodging. Near the street that another potential murder almost happened. So yeah, we are going to investigate the lodging some more probably. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Continue. February, 11 p.m. Navado's illegal concentrating. Phew, you made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished in there. Oh, I know. I've had a lot of close shaves. There's so many carriages up in the street of London. We were nearly flattened several times. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I meant an actual car. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense just on. It really was. I was in awe of you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And now that your fever and exploits have won us some more precious investigation time. Let's see if we can find something clues for court tomorrow. Yes, let's do that. Is everything alright? I suppose. Still can't quite believe it. That's all. But I'm here in England, working as a lawyer. In the Old Bailey, no less. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. It should be Cosimo. Pour one up. Pour one out for Cosmo. Oh shit! I actually just poured a little bit of water out there. That would have been funnier with the webcam. Cosmo's son was that you followed him to Great Britain and worked alongside him. Yes, ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And you're doing wonderfully, Naruto-san. No doubt that Kazuma-san would say the exact same thing if you're here with us. Thank you, Sato-san. Thank you. I mean, we already did it this chapter, so we don't need to do it again. Let's just converse. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. I know. Not only that, but then finding out he's actually a barefaced gas thief as well? Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Sasuke-san's poisoning the tea. Careful of your phrasing, Sato-san. He didn't poison anything. There's more to this Shansphere than we have yet to know. I'm sure of it. Mr. Shansphere certainly wasn't the normal, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. What became of him, actually? I was told that he'd be returning to the hospital ward where he's receiving treatment. Oh. Which one was that? Yeah. He is that St. Paul's, or parts as London College. We know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Mrs. Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital which she was taken to. Yes. After Sasuke-san stabbed her in the back. Phrasing, Mr. Naruto, phrasing! Be careful of your phrasing, Naruto-san. He didn't stab anyone. Perhaps we both owe Sasuke-san an apology. St. Bar's Mall. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later. So, we know that Sasuke-san took the victim on the night in question. But as he wasn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. But if that's the case, how on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shansphere's body? It was the soap! Nailed it. Now, surely, Miss Nova, you're not suggesting that, he did in fact eat the soap like Holmes suggested. No, absolutely not, but it has to, I feel like it has to do something with the soap. I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. There must be something in Mr. Shansphere's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally, Scotland Yard's detectives have been over that place already. But it couldn't hurt us to have a look around, I think. Definitely! I'm desperate to know the outcomes of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. Let's get emotional real quick. Kazuma Gowski, the best friend I ever had, and a lawyer with such promise. He saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan. What? I'm not totally gushing over Kazuma. Nope. Hey, in my defense, I said I wouldn't swoon over Von Sheep until he slammed his foot on the test. I never said about swooning over anyone else. So, ha! So I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. And then after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway? Yes, you can fit inside my trunk if you curl up into it small enough. I'm sure. No one will know. Won't you tell me why? Why go through the lengths so I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That you really ought to go into law. be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me. I guarantee it. But I never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You have to decide that for yourself. But anyways, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city at the forefront of everything. Can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, then one day what? One day what? I don't remember. I don't think we got that answer. Oh, no. Never mind. I have a feeling we're gonna get an answer to that one day. What question eventually? Don't know how. Kazuma's kind of, not alive. He kind of died. Or did he? Dun dun dun! Haruno-san? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about Kazuma. Yeah, forever in my thoughts, too. Change Japanese system for the better? That was his dream. That's why he so desperately wanted Great Britain to study it. Yes, that's right. But... yes? I do wonder if his true intentions lie elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes a hold of me every now and then. That's all. Haruno-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-san's true intentions? I mean, this. His katana? Never expected to inherit the sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. And I have it at my side in court. I feel as though it gives me courage. Yes. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little something about the sword. Kuroma? That's right. A prized sword that's been passed down for generations of the Agasti clan. Japanese man's sword is the soul of Inosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Kuroma guides me. I truly believe that. So, it names compels the wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much that compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. Something you have to do? Yes. That's another question we never got the answer to. And I don't think that's a question we'll get an answer to unless Cosmos, comes back around. I appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. What does he mean by something very important that I have to do? I don't know. He hasn't told me yet. He's kind of dead, so he kind of told me. I had hoped that answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I have not found a single clue. I see. I think we have a clue, and his name is Van Sheik. I'm fairly certain that Von Sheik holds a clue. But we've never really talked to Von Sheik outside of the court, so there was no chance we could have ever brought Kazuma up. So okay, so that backstory now done. If you didn't remember the first game. Moving onwards. I don't know. See if he needs to show our evidence on Sato's face right now. If it becomes apparent that we might need to, I will come back. February. Domes this Oh, it's Rono! It's Susie! Hooray! You're back! Hello, Iris. Here in fine spirits as always, I see. I am. And you look as practically present as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I just made a pot of tea. I'll set up 2 cups. Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually, what is that foul smell? Shelves? I thought I changed you back! I thought I changed you back to your normal outfit! Oh well, I guess we'll keep him in this outfit. Doesn't, he looks like a dork. But he's our dork. He's our lovable dork. I love how I say this after like 5 minutes ago I was swooning over Cosmo. I swooned over Shomes like 5 minutes after fucking we've been in court. I'm swooning over Shomes, but literally 5 minutes after I swoon after Cosmo. Let me guess. Does Von Sheik come up in 5 minutes and I'll swoon over him? Actually, that's a lie, because I promised you guys I wouldn't swoon over him until he slams his foot on a desk. Oh, for Mustache's case. That's today, was it? I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. I'm sure you think. I think you did. Well, we can laugh about it now. So tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We managed to escape without a guilty verdict. Really? I would have liked to see it. And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long. Lord Von Sheik is an acquaintance with Mr. Jones? That's news to me. Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Nanado. Well, I didn't until we met, so... Not quite what I asked, but still. Mr. Shomes? Whatever is the odor? Yes. What is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. It's the sense of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science. Oh dear. My thoughts exactly, Sato. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? You should have said that out loud, Renosuke! So, Von Sheik. Lord Barack Von Sheik. Yes, it's an interesting Shebarit he is, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by court, sooner or later, the hapless soul will vanish from the capital. So vanish? How exactly? What? sailing under a passing carriage, or drowning in the flame, or succumbing to a sudden fever, or quite out of the blue, being set upon a highwayman, or being set aflaze upon him while being inside an omnibus. Whoops! Oh, come on, guys! That's the Adventures of the Runaway Room. And by the way, Mr. McGill deserved the fate he suffered that day. There's a numerous for us one final terminus, my dear fellows. It all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit, for the time being, at least. That's not really reassuring for his defense lawyer. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would be surely that those acquitted are, well, my Lord Von Cheek's own hands. As it happens, Miss Hato, that is quite impossible. Oh? Why? Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, when those incidents occurred, the Reaper has always had a cast iron alibi. Really? And so his reign continued. 5 years ago, he vanished from the court, never to appear as the prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruto. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death, considering the Reaper is his resurrection. And really, it did end bitterly indeed. Wait, this is before the Adventures of the Unspoken Story, so Renosuke does not know about does not really know what happened in that trial yet. Here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again. Poor Rono. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable. Hey! I had a friend! Sure, that friend is, dead, but whatever! I had a friend! I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. No, well, I need more about this Japanese people take from Jones and Gyrus. With Mr. Natsu, whom I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well as Miss Sato and myself, I feel it's even more keenly important today. For some reason, Lord Von Cheek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese. Indeed. It's an interesting observation. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Shone? Oh, the music's gone. It was about 10 years ago that Brock Von Cheek chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. No! What the? Tell us more, Mr. Shone! What happened? I believe I made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair. But when have you made that fucking clear? The veil will be lifted on the events in the past in due course. I have no doubt. For now, however, it's Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Okay, so that foul smell! What the hell? So, is that indescribably foul smell. Oh, well, most probably this, I would say. What is that? My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. As much as I love you, Sholmes, you're quite a handful sometimes. Chemicals can test whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. Well, I think the police have that. Oh my! There are some unscrupulous sorts of matters that sell along some in London less frequent streets. They regularly sell purport to be high quality tea, but in fact is merely dried leaves of dried flavor. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So, when the one is present was that appears to be the black tea, one needs to be careful. Iris. At the ready, Hurley. Let us add a drop of my chemicals to this tea here, of course. Do you see what happened? It became black. It turned completely black. And what a foul odor it's giving off. Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. Also, I think with that chemical, now it's completely undrinkable. It would appear that this cup of tea was practically fine, dear Drilling. That's very ingenious. But what do you do with that black liquid now? Why? Dispose of it, naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it now, would you? There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Shimmers. That's why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam. Right. Can we take that? The point is, we're entering a new era of science. A world of chemical investigation also. What up, Frisklove? Yes, forensic science. This is episode 2 of Resolve, so this is the memoirs of the Claude Chromo. Oh, these are such exciting times. I regularly engaged in scientific experimentation along my unofficial consulting detective work. The Herlock-Sholmes method will be a foundation upon modern investigation technique is based. We haven't been blamed for a murder in like 5 episodes. So yeah. This little tea in that is a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science. Forensic science. I suppose I should find more about that. So your T-test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is. An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether a tea is of high or inferior quality. Not a huge number of cases then. Perhaps more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we're dragging our heels there. I haven't even heard of them until recently. Which is partially why I undertake research in this field myself, of course. Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? There are others on that field already. Right, forgot to go offline and on Steam. Whoops, my bad. Let me change that real quick. No, what I'm researching is Gimprint. Isn't that the same thing? loss of my own design, as this chemical agent makes that possible. It instantly reveals object touched by whichever person is under investigation. Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes. As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed. So will you come investigate with us? Or do you have another pressing case to take on? Well, I think we should go back to the city and see if we can uncover any new clues. That's the spirit, Rono. See you later. Yes, until later. No, Mr. Sholmes. We're thinking that you come with us. You were? Yes, of course. You said it just moments ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action. Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. God, I swear, this man. I love him to death, but... Okay, maybe not to death. I love, like, Cosma and Von Sheik to death, but not necessarily Sholmes. Okay, but I love him, okay? But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later. In all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might. Sholmes! What the hell, man? Your commitment astounds me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We eagerly await your arrival. Bye-bye, Rono. Bye-bye. Bye, Susie. Alright. Now that we have that, to the hospital room! Am I just going down the list of locations we can go to? Yeah, absolutely. 2nd February, St. Bartholomew Hospital, recovery ward. What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance. Yes, I hear angry voices. Be not angry, O Appalachian boss! Thou art mistaken! Yes, I am going very extra for Shamsphere because he deserves the over-the-top silliness. Sticking my foot? You were looking at my painting? The eyes of man has not heard! The ear of man has not seen! 'Twas fool indeed. That poison that mustache villain gave to me. Forgive me, Lacey. He did not stab her! I wish that you die from that poison. Like Hood Green. But then I would have an actual murder case to solve and not a attempted murder to solve. God have mercy, Appalachia, but thou seest, I still have vigor still. Bless me. Behold, my Shakespeare done! What the fuck is that dance? If I ever see a man coming up to me doing that dance, I'm running away. This looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Oh look, it is the lawyer from the land has risen from the sun. How no? Get the fuck out of my face. I have investigating to do. I would like to talk with Miss Green, please. I want to see if she's recovering. What are you doing here, Mr. Shakespeare? Mary, I do believe I returned to another ward. He was looking. That's what he was doing. Looking at my terrible work. Eastern fellow. So dark and cloud. you a plot thief. I accused you of being a gas thief, and this is how you sank me? And you're sinking me? Like, what kind of man are you? I accuse you of being a gas thief, and you're applauding my work in court? Oh, well, thank you. But, that does not mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it? I mean, I was just scraping the barrel today. I'll continue scraping the bottom of that barrel tomorrow. And it will somehow discover the truth. Because that's how you discover the truth. Is you scrape the bottom of the barrel. None. Excellent. That man. Mr. Shamster might technically be the victim in this case. But I fucking hate his guts. But there's definitely a lot more than to it. It's really hard to pin the man down. Well, if he just takes... I mean, his costume would make it very easy for him to pin him on a wall. Wait. That would be an actual crime. Shit. Fuck. But he would be easily pinned. I can pin him down easily. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm such an awful person. The screen. Is everything alright? Oh, yes. I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. Oh, I see. We're delighted that you'll be doing well enough to go home with me. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it. But you do. My client, for the second time, was accused of murdering. Stabbing you in the back. There wasn't really any big thing I missed. So yeah. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Mr.? I am. Well, do you recover from ordeals like this, don't they? People like me. Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it? As far as I was concerned, walking around the room, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife. Unconscious for days. Of course, my family woke up again yesterday. The whole business that has been cleared up already. What a terrible week it's been for you. Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I look back on this fondly. Why? Really? I must be getting myself so I'm ready to discharge. Oh yes, of course. Sorry to take your time when you're obviously busy. Alright. Let's go talk to that asshole. Alright, I guess we're going to it tomorrow. again, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? Investigating? Well, we're hoping to have another look around now. The lawyer representing the defendant has the right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, I know the score. Oh, yes, one other thing. The stuff on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? Was the tea in it? Yeah, found it alright. There was a small amount of tea in it, as you said. Knew it! It was the it's with the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it. The results should be available later today. That's wonderful news. Thank you. We guess we're not going to get into court tomorrow. Pretty impressive performance in court this morning. Sorry? Is everyone just deciding? Is this compliment the defendant day? Is everyone leading up to some elaborate prank or a serious roast of Renosuke? The roast of Renosuke, I don't know. Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb me anything in here. What you doing there, Shelves? We'll come back to Shelves last. The ill-fated teacups from which the two men drank from on the ill-filled night. During their heated literacy debate, who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? So it sounds like it was quite a discussion. Now that I think of it, I'm sure that the two lovers in the play ended their life with one another. Yes, Sato is correct! Haha! Romeo and Juliet, the one Shakespeare play I know, because I had to read it in literature class in high school. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Despite going to a Lutheran high school, I still had to read Romeo and Juliet. It's fine. Whatever. That's fiction, Miss Sato. Let's hope it stays that way. Wait. Sasuke-san was Juliet, correct? Okay, so thinking about this now with the idea of they remembering that they were Romeo and Juliet at the time. We gotta remember that Shelms was Romeo and Sasuke-san was Juliet. The sun never shines. Thanks to that, the press bricked up window. Yet, with enough determination, you can always remove the brick and decide to put stuff outside. That sounds like a very wise life lesson, Miss Sato. Only if you plan to follow a life of crime, Mr. Naruto. If you ran out of change, you wouldn't even have any let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh. That's true, but if you were to think about it, even the wealthy could find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change. London's winters can be harsh for the forgetful too, then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Sato San and I are going to make it to spring. Oh, don't worry, you won't do. Because you have a case in the spring to deal with. That's true. We don't even have a meter at the Anchor Street, let alone a gas stove. Shelves! Get on that shit! water dripping out of the ice points melted as he established his fort this morning. Very large, obvious thing, isn't it? Mr. Shamster must have used an awful lot of ice points, I suppose. It was an ingenious idea, I'll give him that. You shouldn't praise criminals, Renosuke! Are you looking for new clothes, Inspector? On Lord Von Cheek's orders, yeah. Don't come back until you've got something for me, he says. Tisk. Oh dear, poor you. Yeah, poor me, because we already searched every bleeding nook and cranny of this place. I don't know what he expects, to be honest. Thank goodness for warm chips, that's all I can say. For those who don't know British slang, if I recall, chips are what they call... Well, at least he's honest. Okay, just making sure we investigated everything. Okay, it looks like we investigated everything. So, Sholmes, what you doing there? Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? What a question indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene? I didn't expect you to be here so soon. In fact, before we got here. But then again, yeah, we went to go, visit Miss Green at the hospital. So, yeah, I guess. Oi! What are you doing here, Sholmes? I love saying that. Oi! What are you doing up to over there? What are you doing over here? What are you doing here? Dear me, once the great detective is always under scrutiny, it seems. Now's the time, Mr. Sholmes. Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised? With the greatest of pleasures, my dear madam. What's all this? All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruto. God damn it, he's fucking right! We did request his forensic talents! Herlock Sholmes, the session inner skin print seeker gun! Oh god! I don't like guns being pointed at me! Moments ago, I took some sample from the teacup that was used by the victim. A sample from Mr. Shamster's cup. Each individual leaves a microscopic extensions on everything that he or she touches. A sample of those sections is all I need to produce this. A refined indicator solution. My delivery is to spray the room with this chemical. Everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the A's of these goggles. Can we wear the goggles? Here, try them on. There. Now spray the chemical indicator about and all of them will be reviewed. Spray? How do I do that exactly? A little press of the face on areas you're interested in. That's all required. Like this! Ah! What's that stuff? It's like fog! A suspension of chemicals indicators on a pressurized gas. The most efficient way to cover a large area. That's another invention I discovered accidentally whilst I was developing this idea. As you do. Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. You may learn something interesting about the victim's movement on the night in question. Well, there are nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore! Ha! Spray! Ha! Did he not touch his meter at all? did touch it. Oh! Look at all this here! Ah, yes, interesting. A multiple of the victims' hand. Why are there so many of them on the floor in just one spot? Oh, perhaps he had it by default, just here. There's nothing obvious that he would have tripped over, though, is there? I wonder. Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obviously to trip over. I think that's something only a great detective could do, Mr. Sholmes. Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints all over the floor. Yes, there's no obvious explanation. Wait, what about the candle? When am I not? Right. Look, there doesn't have handprints here. So there are. A great many indeed. So much so that it's hard to make out any one individual print in fact. It sends a chill down my spine. Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he was admiring his picture. Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene after all. Without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from so close quarters, I feel. Oh, very true, thought so. Bit of mystery then. Well, we sprayed Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator all over this room, didn't we? We did. But there are two places in particular of interest, I would say. The handprints on the floor there. And on the wall by the picture, you mean? Yes! And I think the floor warrants a closer investigation. I won't be a moment. Ah! What is it, Misato? Look here, Mr. Kanato. One of the floorboards has popped off. One of the... You mean... It's a secret hiding place? Excellent work, Miss Sato. So what do we have in here? Oi! What are you a lot to do with? Inspector Gregson! You were here. Stand aside. inside right as this minute. My job's to investigate there. No need, Inspector. You can continue to dig into your portions of chips whilst we dig around the floor here. Your fancy talks put me off of my food anyways, so new bit of evidence is exactly what I need. Wow, you your hiding place on the floor. What a find! It's not a hiding place you can make use of if you can. I don't think I could lift the atomic map. No, I know, but I never expected one of those wooden floorboards to move either. It's got me wondering about the wall over there too. Are you curious? Oh, I'll investigate at once. Only the wall. How disappointing. But then, how do you explain the hammer? I really can't say why anyone would have been touching the wall over there in a place like that. Click! Whirl. There you are. A print for you. Oh, thank you very much. That can make prints too. His inventions can make prints too? Now then. I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything in his floor there. I am desperate to know! So am I. Oi! I'd love to know if there's anything hiding underneath the floorboards there. Allow me to ask Gregson now. After all, we're well acquainted. Inspector Gregson. Really? It's been too long. What is it, Jones? I thought perhaps you might tell me what you found there. Seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends. No, I suppose not. Hey, you always say you guys are well acquainted. A dismissal failure. Yes, we can hear that. Yes, I heard. I would kill to know what's under that floorboard. The music stopped. Gregson, you found something. Alright then. Fair is fair. What? You did discover the hiding place after all. I suppose I should at least fill you in. Really? Ricker? Thank you! Do it quickly, my dear fellow. There's one thing I need to know about. I know about this man. And that he blows with the wind. Tickle us above. Oi! Stop making me out to become some kind of nut. There's 3 items on this. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Now, what do you want to know? Looks like this was kind of the paper, but it was 3 months ago. About a convict who got sick and died while he was serving up in Manchester. How terrible. It was made with the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke has been sentenced to death, you see, but nature got him first. Oh my goodness! He committed a capital offense? Man by the name of said, nasty piece of work, into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he knocked off was about worth of 1,000 pounds. A hoard? Of treasure, you mean? Jewelry and the like. He's hidden it somewhere. No one knows where. Now he's dead. It's time for the Great Fire! papers loved it, of course. 1,000 pounds lost and en route to hell. Or some such was the headline. Does it not strike you? Why such an article would be so carefully in his own look? I suppose now that you mention it, it does seem a bit odd. Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we got on speed back in the yard to see if I can turn it. Examine it. Okay, management stranger in prison announced the death of convict murderer and burglar Salgin of natural causes in the early hours this morning. He's been suffering with a fever ever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmate, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before this capital punishment could be carried out. Alright, cool. What's that photographic print? So this is the photograph I found. Recently recent to me. Yes, it would appear to have been taken on the streets in front of this house here. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Miguel, the landlord, of course. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Miguel's son, perhaps? Perhaps. You could take the print if you'd like. Really? Are you sure? You can presume, therefore, that the yard already knows the identity of the young fellow that is. Ah! Is that true? Well, if it's too bad if we do. Fortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes. My dear Inspector, if I may be so bold to point out something out. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is work. All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismally failure. We should probably move on to the tin box, Jones. Yes, I heard. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shamster himself isn't in it. Or is he? Dun dun dun! Photograph of Princess Silver, treasured in East. I imagine Miss McGill was rather delighted to have been immortalized. Probably made a proud present of it. Now the tin box does look interesting, though. Might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it? If you were to find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case, I wouldn't be in the least surprised. Yeah, funnily enough, I've already had a look. It's completely empty. What? Shakespeare! Give us a clue, man! Maybe the tin box is a clue show. I didn't even have the chance to utter a word, Mr. Naruto. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Yes, thin air. It's empty. I like how I feel. Inside. Yeah, you're right. Same. That is an absolute mood right there, Renosuke. An absolute fucking mood. Is there nothing more to this box that I wonder? Wait, we don't get the box? Fuck. Oh, look! It's that lovely little Kit Kat. Oh, what's its name? Oh, I only remember the names Iris gave it. It's Mr. Natsu's, isn't it? I don't think we have ever asked him, actually. Why don't we call it, Volga? You know? Like how Mr. Natsu refers to himself in Japanese. I wonder how he got here. Clever cat. Oh, wonderful. Then, Buggy, here's something delicious here. I for you from the cat's meats, man. He couldn't be happier now. Look. I just hope we can bring him some happiness to his owner, too. Okay. Such a cute kitty. Absolutely will be in the sun now. That was a cheeky little meow, Woggy. Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. I think he may not appreciate that after a while. And we have an investigation to get back to. To the streets! Okay, there's nothing for here in the streets. To the Miguel's room! Mr. Miguel appears to be out. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later. To the prison! No. To the prison! Second February. I was about to say Lockham. But no. Lockham Esquire, Naruto Esquire is what if Sasuke-san calls Murnosuke. I know it's a lot, but it's fun to say, actually. Oh, Mr. Natsume is back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello! I'm a cat. Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Herlock Sholmes. I don't know about courts, or trials, or Old Baileys. That's a very interesting take to go for, Sholmes. Or cat? I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. Mr. Naruto! He's trying to escape from reality! Trying to. He already has. Completely. So, what is your name then? As yet, I have no name. Mr. Naruto hasn't fully come out of his new identity yet. It's not too late to bring it back to reality. Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? I'm a cat. I am not a cat. Sorry, man. It worked! He's back in the real world. What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious! My accursed soul will never is going to escape this man's cursed fate. Mr. Natsume, no! This morning's receiving support. Let's prove that there's hope. Yes, Lockham student Naruto Esquire was brilliant, but the Reaper's on my premise in court, in my lodging. Here, there, everywhere. And everywhere. think perhaps there's something we should discuss. Some things we should discuss. Oh, yes, we must. In my whole life, I have never been so moved as I was today. No. What about 2 days ago when I was defending you then? Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps 1 or 2 other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was the most moving experience of my life, Lacombe student! Don't ask why! You're too kind. Scotland Yard has found the remaining teeth just as we've introduced and are analyzing it as we speak. There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a solemn sworn Sasuke certainty! I didn't find a synonym for certainty that starts with an S. Tell me, did you both drink tea at the same time that night? Oh yes, most definitely. Remember? Drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it on our throats. It's like it was a hot bath for our bellies. But don't you remember what one Sheik said? About cold tea? Oh, yeah, by the way, is there anybody who here is from the UK? And can you get us an answer of, do you prefer your tea? Do Londoners prefer their tea hot or cold? We need answers. And at the time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shakespeare are engaged in Romeo and Juliet. The focus of tomorrow's proceeding will be how was the poison taken by the victim. That rotten Shakespeare! What have I ever done to him? Don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently? I've been holed up in my room and immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all! Right. But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. Let you know of what, Mr. Natson? About the soap, of course. What else? Oh dear. Are you struggling with a mirror and me just suspended? Of course I am. But if I had money, I wouldn't have chosen an accursed existence in such a cursed logic. Oh yes, you said it because it's a curse. It's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly, especially the room that I rented. The spirits of that capital offender who has lived there still haunts that place, and it's trying to kill me. Capital offender? Might I ask, Lacombe student Naruto asked one, that next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft stuff. I'm gonna have some sense of evidence. Take that! What's this? It's a newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Shakespeare's. Ah, so he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Sutherland. A convict killer. And the evil spirit behind the curse afflicted in my lodging! What? He's already taken one young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another! A miserable mustached, man-mangled Japanese man. Mr. Natson, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you know about this evil spirit. asylum man was arrested about a year ago. And at the time, he was hiding out in the local lodger at Mr. McGill's house. What? He lived where you do now? That's right. Yes, exactly where I live now. In my very room. Oh my! Your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense? Before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. And when it started, the curse. What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Knotson? It already caused one death. A few months after the criminal passed away in prison, a man died in the room. The man who rented it after a sailor, in fact. The poor lodger. He was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from inside. Locked from the inside. Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So that's the convent's curse, is it? Yes. Well, that was the start of it. Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mr. Knotson? The official cause of death was asphyxia. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? I only found out after I signed the lease. But Miss McGill came to tell me later. I couldn't stop myself from trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I probably would have been too scared to take the room. Lord, least luckily illegal. Like for Miss McGill, maybe. Not so lucky for the poor Mr. Knotson. And now you believe this curse is affecting you? It is. At first. I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? The are trying to take me with them. They come for me and try to suffocate me. That's when I struggle to breathe. I wake up. And then the room is as cold as ice! But why is your room so cold? London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas. But that's terrible. It's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. And there was what happened to Mr. Chancery. And there was what happened to Mr. Chancery last night when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident that can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. McGill's rooms. Mr. Knotson, if it's not so much, but it's been too long since I've been offered a present that is delightfully humbled. It's quoted to exquisite of our homeland. What? You're too kind. I accept it gladly. Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually. You this before, Mr. Knotson? Oh, yes! The sweet, sweet aroma of our beloved homeland. It shows that the wearer is a defense lawyer. It means nothing in Great Britain, of course, but I still wear it. Oh, I know exactly how you feel, Lockham Soda. No, don't ask why. My arm like a belly band. I don't feel right without it. Your like belly band? It's perfect for the cold English winters. Just the thing to keep my tummy warm. Yes. See the link. Almost. was those Calpron books that saw me arrested the first time too. Oh yes, I suppose that's true. After I spent my precious pennies on them, that's the things I get. Now I don't know when I'll get to read them. No, not when. If I may well hate them too much to even open their covers. I don't know that we can blame the books for everything that's happened. Mr. Natson, what do you know about this? Ah, there it is! Soap. You want to eat it? I'm sorry, I'm gonna make that joke a lot because it's kind of funny to me. That leathery lowlife that took my neighbor's life and sent me sliding into the depths of despair. Slippery, slickly, saboteur! You've really gone off soap, haven't you? Absolutely. And I made up my mind. Next time someone gives me soap as a present, it's friendship finished firmly forever! I don't know that we can blame soap for everything that happens in that. And no one's definitely eating it. Except for, Shums may have taken away the someone. He said that himself, so yeah. He should know. Maybe Miss McGill's back. Now you're here, Miss McGill. Right, a valley business for me? It is for me, getting out and about. Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance? Naturally. Based on my logic gains, the balance of and all that, not a trial to miss. It's already been adopted by your haunting logic, yes. Of course, that place has caused quite a stir around the capital more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodging or some such. Well, at least he knows. Makes you wonder what the place is going on, don't you know? Yes, sure it does. In fact, he met Nathan's other child just 2 days ago. You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened. Stopped off at the old prison on going home, in fact. Beastly business. Hey, we were just at the prison too! I see. We didn't see him! No, you don't have to stand up for us, Mr. McGill. So, what brings you to my haunted abode today. Do you want... Okay, so should we talk first, or do you want me to shove evidence on your face first? I can do both. I'm really good at shoving evidence on people's face. I'm gonna do that first. Miguel, can I show you this? Been quite a couple days, as you can imagine. I'm afraid I'm rather quite tired. Haven't really got the energy in the old eyeballs, to be honest with you. Some other time, then. Yes, about this photograph. Ah, yes, the scene. I thought the valley fellow was dead as a door. Jolly welcomes the news that he's alive. For him and for the room. What do you mean? Well, it matters. It matters, you know. When I come to let the room next time, people will ask. And there's the world of difference between a room where someone died and a room where someone nearly died. Ah, yes, obviously, of course. Yep, definitely. They sound awfully similar to me. Ah, an optimum gas meter, yes. A decent fireplace in here, of course, so no need for a gas stove. But there's nothing better than a gas lamp for reading in bed, eh? Actually, Mr. Nazi mentioned that the gas supply to his room kept failing. Ah, yes, that. I've heard the gas company look... I had the gas company look into it, but they couldn't find a thing wrong. The chap must have been imagining things. I don't think he was imagining it. The poor man woke up unable to breathe. That... think it was put down to ghosts at work or some such in the end. Place must be haunted. I don't believe in ghosts. You must have something to say about this. Mr. McGill, could I ask you to look at this photograph? Is that your son who's with you there? No, not at all. He was a lodger here at once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. A street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot. Just for kicks, really. Was he by any chance the lodger who before Mr. Natsu? Yes, that's right. Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in the mysterious circumstances. It's just what Mr. Moustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, the young Duncan lived in the same room on top of the first flight of stairs before the Japanese chap. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Alright, cool. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable characters, eh? Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that Baali curse. The convict's curse, you mean? Ah, heard the stories, have you? Yeah, from one of your lodgers. Rotten scoundrels were arrested here. Next, chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there was a woman who dropped dead just outside on the street. Not to mention the actor yesterday. And my next day? Well, can't help but get the old cobbly wobblies, can you? And you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street. Do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green, who was stabbed in the knife, and Mr. Shamsphere, who was poisoned last night, are both very much still alive, still. Yes, well, so that blessed cat of a curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such logic. Sholmes, you're not fucking moving, okay? We need you downstairs. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, fascinating history. Why? It sounds like the lap of luxury. You are truly something, Sholmes. I'm not so sure about that. That's why we agreed not to take it. Okay, we decided to come live with you. Well, there's no bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either. But you do look out for your tenants, do you? By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up here? Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things. In case there are any mishaps or such like. I think you had your mishap already, sir. Why did we bring him around? Why do we drag him places? Oh, right, because he has forensic talents. That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes. Heaven forgive me. The word just came to my lips. Some fishy fellow from the Far East land and failed archer are your questionable characters, eh? There's no need for that, Mr. McGill. That's right. Mr. Natson is in no way fishy. He's undeniably peculiar, however. Is that right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find somebody, and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap who's so keen for a place with a background, as it were. I don't think that was the room's background he was keen on, so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shamsphere been lodging under your roof? That failed actor chap? Let me see. Oh, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it. Only 3 months. It's quite new here, too, isn't it? And to what do you owe your certainties in that regard, Miss McGill, if I might ask? Well, it was a Seen scoundrel, as it happened. Seen? The convict, you mean? Does Seen and Shamsphere have some kind of connection, then? That convict chap, Seen, passed away in the clink 3 months ago now. You see? Some mad lady or other. Blood. Yes, we have seen the report from the newspaper at the time. Well, it was only 3 days later that the Tegan showed his face. The actor fellow. Really? Yes, I remember it quite distinctly. 'Tis small now world we inhabit. Petite landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamsphere, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor, offered yes, well for rent. Terribly sorry, would not, but that won't be possible. Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor is vacant, though. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine unto thee. Those curls must be muffled your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's the ground floor or nothing. If Very well. We have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briarburg. Lo! A Shakespeare dance to celebrate! I will regret to say this. If anyone does this dance, if any guy comes up to me doing this dance, I'm running the other direction. So, like, so the males in chat, you know, how not to impress me doing this fucking dance. From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was Stephen Gass. And he was 3 months in arrears with the wet rent too. Yes, the fellow was a bally player, alright. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Gill. We are most grateful. By the way of appreciation, allow me to say one or two words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have an immortal longing in me. What happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow. One of his most famous lines. And what play is that from? I wish to adopt my learnings of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines. Yes, Duncan Ross. The young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it. Moved into the middle floor about a year ago. After that criminal Stephen was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. The history of cheap rent, maybe. Yes. Well, anyways, it was one morning about a month ago now. Haven't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamp and seeing that my lodgers are up to at the time. So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. The smell of gas that alerted me. Ah, yes. Synonyms with the smell of death. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off the tin. But once we got inside, we barely collapsed. Because of the gas? Yes. The room was full of it. No air at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed. Mr. Ross suffocated to death. Of course, the police gave me the sound ticking because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it sent me back to have a lot replaced all over the house. But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natson has said the same thing. That the stove gas goes out and that while he's in bed. Well, that bally curse, the convict's curse! I've done my duty as landlord now. Someone's feeling defensive. Ah! That reminds me, actually. Yes? About the young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He has been writing a letter of affection to a young lady. A love letter, you mean? Yes. Where did I put that in now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk. If you excuse me, let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Miss Sato, that's precisely why I prefaced my reading with, if you excuse me. I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes. No! I thought she was gonna let it slide because of Sholmes. Because, you know, she plays favorites towards him. Sadly, he did not address it, though. So I have no means of delivering it. Rather sad, really. Strangely on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on this case. I think we should leave it well alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. proceed. The intended recipient's address is missing, however. There is a name attributed to the man who's most beautiful and charming favor. Mr. Sholmes, please! I've already had to ask you about this once. My undying love to you, my colorful darling, Olive Green. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Hopefully she's still at the hospital. We could go give it to her. Ah! Olive Green? This is the part where somebody grabs our hands and we run to the hospital. The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside at the house 5 days ago? The victim of the last case Sasuke-san was in court for? Who regained consciousness only yesterday? Just chance that her name comes up now? Could it possibly be mere coincidence? Not a doubt. Whatever this means. Reading personal correspondence can have its merit. You see, Miss Sato? Dude, we gotta rush to the hospital like ASAP before she leaves. To the hospital! Mr. Naruto, I just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. This is good news, but hopefully just before she leaves. Ah! What is it? Miss Green! What was that? She clearly just had something behind her back. One moment. I'll be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I've been discharged. I'm just getting my things together. Miss Green? What were you just doing? Oh, nothing, really. I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if there's some, we can quote something out of her. But first I want to investigate that bottle. Is this the bottle that Miss Green was just about to drink from when we arrived? Yes. She looked rather preoccupied, didn't she? Perhaps it's very bitter. I can't stand bitter medicine. I suppose that could be it. In fact, whenever a doctor prescribes me medicine for numbers of days, I always take it all at once. God damn it, that's not something you should be admitting, Renosuke. Oh no! Well, if you have to take something you don't like, it's best to get it all out of the way in one go, isn't it? Oh dear. And I thought it was Miss Green I should be worrying about at the moment. Woo! Achievement! Honestly, I knew that achievement was coming, so that's why I wanted to investigate the bottle first. This is the bird that Miss Green was looking at so intently before, isn't it? Mr. Naruto, we shouldn't be peeking at a young woman's private effects. Right, I should be say peeking for judgment's effects only. You mustn't do that either. Damn it, Murnosuke, you gotta stop having such a telling face. But that's one thing I love about you, Murnosuke. I can always tell what you're saying. Maybe you missed that there shouldn't be peeking into a young man's mind either. Alright, let's talk to Miss Theory now. It was wonderful news that you're going to be discharged.
Oh yes, I mean, thank you. When people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me anyways. So I don't think I'll be keeping anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat.
He certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure. Time to shove evidence down her face! Woo! Miss Green, about this.
Could you just hold out there for a moment?
Don't move. I'm not really holding it. I'm just like, here's my arm. But actually, no. Since we have Murnosuke wearing his other mode, his other band, he actually is probably bootleg. And this is my attorney's badge. Sorry?
No. The aesthetics are all wrong.
Is it wrong that I feel so thoroughly rejected? Miss Green, about this soap.
I think I know what that is. Is that soap-shaped chocolate, isn't it?
Please don't eat the soap. No, this is just normal soap. Well, normal, poor quality soap.
Oh, that's just lucky. It wasn't a trick this time.
A trick?
I fell for it the other day. It's soap-shaped chocolate, they say. Just one bite and it was foaming at the mouth. I passed out. It tasted so awful.
Alright, Miss Green added to the list of characters who have ate soap. There's 2 characters on that list. Show them Miss Green.
Oh my.
What is it about people recently that makes them all eat soap? There's something that you might be able to tell us. Is there something you might possibly tell me if I show you this photograph?
Oh, is that a corpse? No, he's not dead.
Oh no, he's not dead.
Of course, the night he has been poisoned. I was still more or less dead here in the hospital bed.
He was still in a coma. That's true.
And then, just as I get on my feet again, that man keels over. There's a strange balance to life sometimes.
No, really. Mr. Transfer is dead. Hello, Jordan. Right now, I'm just too busy, pressing evidence down everyone's face. Something about those fingerprints, but it's tipping me the wrong way, but I don't know what else is there too. Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about something. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you?
glad I examined it. Oh no! I'm so sorry! The bottle of medicine fell down when she did. I don't think that's medicine. Yeah, I don't think that's medicine. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. It's alright. Expecting it. But how did you know about Duncan? Miss Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. The two of you became romantically involved? Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. I'm not crying. I just love love. That's why I decided to take you to save money for the wedding. And that's when he led into Mr. Bill. He told me that he was the worst, but cheapest. Also, don't follow that link. I think that takes you to my 2022 page. Actually, let me just do that. Yeah, don't follow that link right now. I have to get everything updated, and I keep forgetting to do so. Don't follow that extra life link. And then, a month ago, it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. Looks as if it's bad. Yeah, I don't. I don't think that was medicine. It might have been poison. I'm starting to think that's just her. Look. But now I see why she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our... Mr. Naruto? Surely you were not about to leave. That's quite out of the question. Mr. Sholmes? I didn't realize you were here. He came with us, didn't he? But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows, as always. Right. Well, make your presence known next time. Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? Something which occurs to me. Why is the rat dead? The rat's dead. Why does Detective insist on such an expo facto motus why to solve the case after it happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? Is the case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruto? Oh, please tell me I don't have to find someone else. So let us avert disasters. Let's prevent this case from ever happening. Nothing but careful observation. Alright? All the clues you need are set before you. You only need to look. You cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruto! No, you can't.
Yeah, the rat's dead. That mouse seems to be dead. Look, I didn't notice it there before, did you? I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out the bottle. But that's the bottle Miss Green was about to drink when we arrived. You don't think? Ah, see, you've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That a tragedy was about to take place. Yes, I think it's falling into place. Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before spilt on the floor, and the poor mouse drank it and sadly died. Ah! I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Don't worry. I will attend to the mouse presently. I think the mouse is dead. That mouse is very dead. Miss Green, were you intended to go the same way as this rodent? To take your own life? Ah! Once we left, you would have put your lips again, wouldn't you? And take the poison. No! Miss Green, please talk to us. It definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand. What can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes. It may very be related to whatever incident Mr. Trump believes that it was about to happen here. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. Or maybe we could look at it, Sato! 10 seconds later, and we would arrive at a very different scene. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed the most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective. In a way, now that everything's out, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, Miss being in hospital and all, doctors gave me medicine this morning. Always used to the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I stuck this out when he wasn't looking. It suspiciously lacks the label. Wonder what it contains. I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear that now this contains poison. Yes, that poor mouse secrets of that. Oh no! Oh, it's not my fault! What have I done? Solve the mystery? I shall remove this to my office screen. I take it you had no objection. No, none. Objection! I just wanted to yell objection. Neither of the sentence name or address appears to be written on the envelope or card. It arrived at post time the day before the incident that put me in the hospital here. I had information regarding the death of the Duncan Rock. Sludge and salad bar. And salad on Valley Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anyone else about this letter or email. It's a matter of utmost importance. Come to think of it, wasn't didn't we catch glimpse of of this month. That's the day you were stabbed on Valley Road. And 5 p.m. That was the top of the stomach. It's the precise time when the incident occurred. The slug and the salad. Yeah. Up north in the corner of Ballard Road. Being the street that Miss McGill's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you guessed. That day when I was parked back last night, I was actually on my way to the slug and salad. Goodness! That's where you were doing on Ballard Road that day. Sorry, I didn't know before. You were in a coma up until yesterday, weren't you? I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Yes, I'm very sorry to have to drag up such a painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Miss Green? Please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyways. And besides, I have been stabbed in the back and have a close shave with the bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. I might sound like a little conceit, but well, that's how it all has made me feel. Leaving Miss Green and listening to Amalia's confused return, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mrs. Jones. Well, it would appear that we have reached the end of investigating trials. Yes, it's late. And Mr. Naruto, did you discover anything that may be of use to for tomorrow? Details about Mr. Shakespeare, Mr. Miguel's lodging, the convict, Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feelings, anyways. I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. To Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Yes. They have them on the Sarshana or not. Well, I fear that either way, it will be the heart to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper. Oh dear. Yes, Barack Bonachie. But I wish you every success. Of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring up from my bed at the crisp hour and attend the trial. Mr. Sholmes, you're going to come? Indeed. Whatever happens, I shall be there. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused, fighting for Mr. Natsume until the very end. But that will have to wait! London, the world's most prosperous city, home to 6 million people, but always from their razzle-dazzle back down to the alleys behind the bricked-up windows, little lonely to learn. Sasuke-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here, and so I feel honored bound to battle equally as hard for my compadre, to lift the curse that's gripping him. As Mr. Trump said, tomorrow would be a new dawn for all of us. But that will have to wait until Thursday, my dear fellows. Because I have things to do for work. Tomorrow. So,